Emma, I built a perfect routine. It includes exercise, English, reading, planning, meditation, and becoming a completely different person before breakfast.
How long did the routine last?
2 days. On the third day, I needed a holiday from self-improvement.
Your routine was designed for an imaginary day with unlimited energy.
I thought discipline meant doing the full plan no matter what.
That definition can turn discipline into punishment. Sustainable discipline needs a version that still works when the day is difficult.
Are you saying I should lower my standards?
I am saying you should separate the ideal version from the minimum version.
What is the bad day minimum?
It is the smallest action that keeps your relationship with the goal alive without pretending that every day has the same capacity.
Give me an English example.
Good day, study for 40 minutes. Hard day, review 5 phrases. Very hard day. Open the lesson, mark the next starting point, and prepare for tomorrow.
Does opening the lesson really count?
It counts as maintaining direction, not as completing the full work.
That distinction matters.
Yes, the minimum should be honest. It protects continuity, but it should not be used to avoid effort on every normal day.
So this is not a clever excuse.
No, it is a safety floor, not a permanent ceiling.
How do I choose the right minimum?
It should take a few minutes, be clearly connected to the real goal, and reduce the difficulty of returning tomorrow.
For exercise, maybe put on my shoes and walk for 5 minutes.
Good. For writing, open the document and write one honest sentence.
For learning English, listen to one short dialogue and repeat one line.
Exactly.
What about real exhaustion?
Rest can be the correct action. Discipline is not ignoring illness, sleep loss, pain, or serious stress.
Then how do I know whether I need rest or avoidance is speaking?
Ask 3 questions. What is my actual energy? What is the cost of a tiny step? What would help tomorrow more? A small action or real recovery?
That requires honesty.
Sustainable discipline always requires honesty.
Where does motivation fit?
People work better over time when they experience some autonomy, competence, and connection. If every action feels forced, impossible, and lonely, the system becomes harder to sustain.
Autonomy means I have some choice.
Yes, competence means you can see yourself improving. Connection means the effort is linked to people or purposes that matter.
How can I add autonomy to a necessary task?
Choose the time, order, method, or first step when possible. Even a small choice can reduce the feeling of being trapped.
How can I add competence?
Use a visible measure that shows progress. 5 phrases reviewed, 1 paragraph written, 1 focus session completed.
And connection.
Study with a friend, explain the goal to someone, or remember who benefits from your effort.
That sounds deeper than forcing myself.
Force can work briefly. A sustainable system also needs meaning and recovery.
Many people feel guilty when they rest.
Because they treat rest as the opposite of progress. But planned recovery can support attention, emotion, and performance.
How do I prevent rest from becoming endless avoidance?
Give recovery a clear shape. For example, I will rest for 30 minutes, then choose either the bad day minimum or another recovery block.
So even rest can have a boundary.
Yes, but not a cruel one.
What is the biggest mistake with the minimum?
Making it too large. If your minimum requires perfect concentration and 40 minutes, it is not a bad day minimum.
Another mistake.
Adding many minimums. A difficult day does not need 8 tiny obligations.
Choose 1 or 2 that protect the most important direction.
Exactly.
Let us build a 3-level plan.
Level 1, full session. Level 2, reduced session. Level 3, return step.
For English, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, or 1 phrase plus tomorrow's starting point.
Perfect.
What if I miss the minimum too?
Do not create a courtroom. Look at the cause and restart with the return step.
No catching up with double work.
Usually no. Punishing tomorrow for yesterday can create another collapse.
That sentence may save many routines.
Consistency is helped by a clean return, not by emotional debt.
Let us learn 5 expressions.
First, I am running low on energy.
Second, I need to scale this down.
Third, what is the minimum I can do?
Fourth, I need real rest today.
Fifth, I will make it easier to return tomorrow.
What is today's challenge?
Choose one goal and write 3 versions: full, reduced, and return.
I will write full 30 minutes of English, reduced 10 minutes, return, review one phrase and open tomorrow's lesson.
Good. Then place the plan where you can see it before the difficult day arrives.
Because planning during exhaustion is harder.
Exactly. Decide while calm.
Discipline is not doing the maximum every day.
It is protecting the direction across different kinds of days.
Full, reduced, return.
And rest when rest is truly needed.
Can the bad day minimum help with a long project, not only a daily habit?
Yes. Break the project into returnable units. On a hard day, update the next action note. Organize one source or complete one small decision.
Minimum should move the project even slightly.
Or make tomorrow's movement easier. Preparation can be useful when it is clearly connected to the next action.
How do I stop the minimum from becoming my normal effort?
Review the pattern weekly. If most days use the minimum, ask whether the full plan is unrealistic, your recovery is insufficient, or the goal is no longer a priority.
So repeated minimum days are information.
Exactly. They may signal overload, poor scheduling, or a need for support.
What support could help?
A study partner, clearer expectations, shared childcare, professional guidance, a changed deadline, or simply telling someone that the current load is too high.
That is different from silently trying harder.
Yes, discipline is not a private competition against every limit.
Can we make a weekly recovery plan?
Choose a sleep boundary, one low-demand period, and one enjoyable activity that is not measured as productivity.
Some people will try to optimize the enjoyable activity.
Then it stops being recovery. Not every useful thing needs a score.
What language can I use when I need to protect my capacity?
Say, I cannot do the full version today, but I can do the reduced version. Or, I need to move this deadline because the current plan is not sustainable.
That sounds responsible, not weak.
Clear limits can protect quality and health.
And if exhaustion continues?
Then the answer may be larger than a habit tip. Persistent exhaustion deserves attention, support, and sometimes professional care.
So the minimum is a tool, not a cure for every problem.
Exactly. Good tools include their limits.
Can a team use the bad day minimum?
Yes, but the team should agree on what the minimum protects and when help is required. One person should not quietly carry the missing work of everyone else.
So shared systems need shared expectation.
Exactly. A reduced plan should be visible, temporary, and connected to recovery or a new decision.
What if the goal itself is no longer meaningful?
Then discipline may mean stopping thoughtfully. Continuing every old commitment is not automatically strength.
That is a difficult decision.
Use the weekly review. Does this goal still serve a real value? What is the cost? What would I choose if I were not protecting my pride?
A sustainable plan respects both ambition and capacity.
Yes, it asks for effort, but it also protects the person who must continue tomorrow. I need to scale this down. I need to scale this down.
Complete the idea in your own words. I need to scale this down. I will make it easier to return tomorrow. I will make it easier to return tomorrow.
Complete the idea in your own words. I will make it easier to return tomorrow.
Before we finish, let us test this idea in 3 ordinary situations.
First, imagine you are learning English after a long day. The goal is not to feel perfect. The goal is to make the next useful action easy enough to begin.
Second, imagine you miss one day. A missed day is information, not a final judgment. You can return with a smaller step and protect the direction.
Third, imagine the plan works for 1 week. Do not immediately make it twice as difficult. Keep the system stable long enough to learn what is really helping.
That is an important point. Progress often becomes fragile when we increase the difficulty before the routine becomes reliable.
So use the method as an experiment. Notice what happens, change one thing at a time, and keep the part that makes action clearer.